Hi, my name is Vish. This is an interview about my boxer, Bella.
So how did you get your boxer?
I actually inherited Bella. There was a trainer here that had her, and he had her for about a year. And actually exactly a year, it was on her birthday, he goes, I can't have the dog anymore. If you want to take her, you can have her. If not, I'll just give her to another family. So in that whole year, Bella and I bonded. I'd never had a dog before, but I've always wanted a dog. And so her and I would take naps together, we'd play together, and so it was kind of inevitable that I was going to take her. The problem was when I went home to tell my wife, I was so nervous because I knew she didn't want a dog. But I walked in, and as soon as I asked her, she goes, of course, we got to take the dog. So that's how it happened.
Cool. How much time do you spend with your boxer?
How much time do we have in a day?
Yeah, how often are you with her?
We're together pretty much 24/7. She comes to work with me. We hang out at home. The only times I leave her alone is when I go play hockey and do other things. But normally we're together pretty much all the time. She's like my shadow.
Okay.
It's a bit of a codependent relationship.
And what is one like really hilarious memory you remember with Bella?
You know, there's a bunch of things that come to mind, but the one thing in particular was last year when it snowed here in Santa Clarita. We took her out to Bridgeport Elementary Park, and we were like, okay, she's got to go to the bathroom. She's probably going to hate the snow, and we'll have to like just get her go to the bathroom and just put her back in the car. So she goes outside and she's running around in the snow. We're trying to catch her. All she wants to do is run in the snow. She's sliding around. We're sliding around. It took Shelly and I literally 45 minutes to get her back in the car. By the time we got her back in, we were all soaking wet, freezing cold. Shelly, being the Canadian, probably had frostbite. She was miserable. But we found out at that moment that Bella loves the snow because she didn't want to come back in the car. It was hilarious. We were throwing snowballs at her eventually. Just trying to corral her was impossible.
She just wouldn't listen. And what's your favorite thing to do with your boxer?
Hike. We take her out to, or I take her out to some of the trails out here, and we just run or walk or whatever. And it's great because she gets to be in her natural environment of being outside. I get to exercise, and it's just a really cathartic, meditative feeling when we're out there.
Okay, as a personal trainer, do you feel like your dog is in tip-top shape?
Yeah, I think she could be in a little better shape.
Always room for improvement?
Always room for improvement. Well, I thought she was in great shape, and then we hired a trainer, and as soon as the trainer saw her, she goes, yeah, she could lose a couple pounds, which hurt my feelings because I thought my dog was in great shape. So after hearing that, I realized she could be in a little better shape than she is.
Okay, and what are some interesting places you've just taken her for a walk to go on, or just some cool place that you take her to, like the beach or the desert or something like that?
We go on this hike in town here called the Beast, which is pretty awesome. Really challenging hike, but it's just really beautiful at the same time. You get a really good view of the valley. Another one's Placerita Canyon. We take her out there. There's a waterfall. Well, it's kind of a waterfall. It's kind of a dry waterfall, but it's great because it's rocky. You can climb it and things like that. It's fun. But one of the other places we like to take her is to Ventura Beach, and it's really quiet there, so you can take her off leash, and she runs around, and she just loves it. So that's probably my favorite place to go, is the Ventura Beach. And every once in a while, she'll run into the water, and I don't think boxers really like water that much, so she kind of shocks herself, and she runs back out of it.
Have you ever had another dog before?
No, this is my first.
Okay. What are some goofy things that your boxer does?
She loves to, she's afraid of the cats at home. So whenever the cats are around, she rolls over on her back and tries to be as submissive as she possibly can, which looks ridiculous because, she's like 65 pounds and they're like 10 pounds. She's got the most expressive face, so when she wants something, she'll just look at you and give you those pouty eyes, especially food. Boxers love food, and they're always begging for food. So that's pretty much the goofiest things that she does.
Okay. And why did you name your boxer Bella?
I didn't. That was her former owner named her Bella.
Okay.
Well, at one point, I had a lady come in here and she's like, "Oh, did you name your dog after the character from Twilight?" Bella. And I got mad. I'm like, "Do I look like someone who'd name my dog after a character in Twilight?"
And would you get another boxer?
Yes. I know now what comes with a boxer. They have an incredible amount of energy, but they're the most loyal, most amazing dogs, and I would definitely get one again. You know, I'd be prepared for all the energy that's for sure. I was very unprepared for how much I had to exercise her and run with her and attention that she needs. But yeah, definitely I'd get another one.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for doing this interview. I definitely appreciate it.
You're welcome.